T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. And liftoff of Falcon's first East Coast polar launch, Ola, Argentina.
Stage 1 course nominal.
We're now 40 seconds in the flight. Falcon 9 has taken off. It's cleared the tower, and we're currently throttling down to prepare for maximum Q. That's the point of maximum aerodynamic pressure. It's at 1 minute, 12 seconds.
Vehicle is supersonic. Vehicle has reached maximum aerodynamic pressure.
You've heard it. We've reached max Q. At this point, the loads in the vehicle become less and less as the atmosphere gets thinner. We're now able to throttle those Merlin engines back up. And at its maximum power, like right now, the vehicle consumes more than 700 gallons of fuel per second. All is looking good with our first stage's trajectory. The next couple events, there are 5 events, one after another. First, our main engine cuts off on our first stage. The stages will separate. Our first stage will then flip around to begin its landing attempt. The second stage's Merlin vacuum engine will ignite for second engine start 1. The first stage's boost back burn will start. It's one of 3 burns to help us land. They occur one after another in about 15 seconds. And this is that first polar orbit. If the clouds, you can see through the clouds here, you'll see some unique views that you haven't seen from Falcon 9 over Florida.
And we have Miko.
Stage separation confirmed.
And ignition.
All right, all of those events happen successfully one after another. This boost back burn, it'll last about 40 seconds. And so you see it on the left-hand side of the screen. On the right-hand side, you will see our second stage carrying those 3 satellites to orbit. And coming up next in about 20 seconds, that boost back burn will end, and then we'll have our fairing deployment.
Stage 1 boost back shutdown.
All right, one of those first landing burn, the boost back burns has successfully ended. Our 2 fairing halves will now jettison to expose the satellites to space. And you see the first stage has already been in turnaround, and you can see the nitrogen from our attitude control system helping guide it back.
Fairing separation confirmed.
There you see our 2 fairing halves have jettisoned. You can even see them in the background there on our MVAC engine, and you can see them from land too. It'll take us some time to get those to come back down. We'll keep you posted on the update.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
And 3 Merlin engines have relit and are currently slowing the first stage down before it hits those dense parts of the atmosphere.
Stage 1 transonic.
You can see the Cape getting closer and closer. What a cool view. The first stage is passing through the cloud layers right now.
Stage 1 landing burn startup.
And here comes Falcon 9 attempting its 4th landing.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
And you could not ask
Stage
for
1
a
landing
better
first.
landing than that. Falcon 9 has landed once again. That is number 4 for this first stage booster and the 58th overall of an orbital class rocket. What a way to start off tonight's mission. The second stage and our primary mission are still continuing and remain healthy.
And we have SAOCOM.
And the second stage.
About 10 seconds, 15 seconds away. It's the second and final satellite in this constellation. We first launched its sister satellite, SAOCOM 1A, in the fall of 2018.
SAOCOM separation confirmed.
All right, you've seen it, we heard it. Successful deployment of that SAOCOM 1B satellite. And as a reminder, this satellite and SAOCOM 1A's satellite's goal is to gather soil moisture. It helps increase the productivity and competitiveness of the agriculture sector. It helps us generate risk maps that can help control crop disease. It helps implement better fertilizer systems and provide early flood warnings. These two SAOCOM satellites work together with Italy's Cosmos SkyMed constellation, and they work together by providing up to 225 Earth images per day. But we still do have 2 satellites left to deploy. We're going to go into another coast phase. This one will last about 45 minutes. We're going to take a break, but we're leaving you with an animation that shows where we are in that coast phase. We'll be back at about T+1 hour.
39 kilograms or 86 pounds. We're a few seconds out from the GNOMES-1 payload deploy.
PlanetIQ separation confirmed.
And we did get confirmation that the GNOMES-1 satellite did successfully separate. We're now waiting on our final deployment today, and that is of the Tyvak-0172 satellite. And for this one, we should be able to see the deployment. We're just about 15 to 20 seconds out.
Tyvak separation confirmed.
And we did get confirmation of the Tyvak-0172 satellite separation. That is our last payload for tonight. It's been an exciting evening. We saw a successful liftoff from our Cape Canaveral Air Force Station launch pad at 7:18 p.m. Eastern. The first polar